When you think about Sony's success of handhelds, it's been a bit rocky in recent years, particularly with the PS Vita. But if you go back to the PSP, it did successfully well for their first handheld outing, selling over 80 million units. The PSP had a large array of successful games for the system, and it had a plethora of different limited edition PSP consoles and handheld devices out there, which I think was one of the most successful things about the PSP, is that it had a large array of third-party and first-party games. The PS Vita, unfortunately, while it started out with a bunch of releases at launch in 2011 and 2012, by the end of its lifespan, it didn't quite live up to expectations, and Sony quickly dropped it. But in this video, I wanted to show you guys the PS Vita in late 2023, going into January of 2024, because I think even though the system is no longer relevant in terms of Sony's eyes, it still has a marketable share of enthusiasts who really wants to get their hands on a Vita to experience some of the amazing games. And this is actually the one that does not come with the OLED screen. This is the 2000 model, and this is actually a new Vita. But I have a public service announcement in this video today, and that is actually to do with the battery, along with the fact that if you own a new Vita, especially this late in the game, you may want to consider opening these because the batteries can have issues keeping charge and could fail. And this is a big problem that many don't seem to be talking about or discussing. And that's what we're going to cover today. Hi guys, I'm Forrest, and let's get started with today's video on the PS Vita. Probably one of the things about collecting handhelds is batteries within handheld systems have to have some type of charge, especially with the PSP, as they're known to have bloated batteries. We will cover a video on the PSP, as I do have one here that I may talk about in another video that I will make, because I have a UMD drive that is acting up in one of my PSPs that I have, and we may be able to look at that and try to fix that in another video. So if you're interested in how we can solve a grinding problem with loading the UMD drives for disk reads and stuff like that, I may look into a video for that coming up in the next video. And you can probably see here, this is the Japanese version, as mentioned before. And this is still pretty cool to see. It's in Japanese writing. Unfortunately, there's not much there to read on it. No games or anything listed on the back. A lot of the Japanese game boxes, especially for Vitas, are not sealed like they are in America. So people may get confused thinking that it's been opened, when in fact, that's just the way they're sold in Japan. And the stuff is kind of moved around in the box a bit here, obviously. Let's get things kind of shifted back in its appropriate spot there. But yeah, so this is the actual pamphlet and things inside the box right here. Welcome to the world of PlayStation. Don't want to bend this, but it's so difficult to get this out of the box, especially how long it is. But there it is. This is the colored guide that's included. It gives you the information that you need to set up your PS Vita for the first time. Pretty much self-explanatory. Not making a good impression on this unboxing, I would say. But there it is right there, guys. We also have other informational guides inside of here. And what I love about the Japanese versions of the Vita is the kind of colorful animations, well, black and white in this case, but still kind of charming illustrations of the devices. It's very, very cute. I kind of like that a lot, so thought I'd point that out. But yeah, so there's your other useful piece of information there. And lastly, here we have the regular manual, and this one here is the detailed instruction manual for the Vita. So that's what this is here. So now we have the other stuff inside of the box. This is going to be the charge cable. You need this to charge the Vita. And next we have the cable for the Vita. This is what you use to charge the Vita. And as well as the power brick for the Vita to be charged. There's that there. So everything is included in the box that you need to get started. The power cord to the power brick, the USB cable to plug in micro USB to USB so that the power brick can charge the system and get it started. So those are the things you will need. Now, more importantly, to show you guys that this is the Japanese version of the system here, the plug, they don't use the two-sided different size plugs. This will work in North America, but you can definitely see this is a Japanese plug. So just wanted to point that out. Now let's get to the system in here inside the box, guys. We can close this back up real quick. The reason I brought the towel, I didn't want to get this dirty because I'm not planning on using the Vita all that much because I have my PSTV over there. So let us go ahead and take a look at this PSP. Sure, this is pretty cool for you guys to see. So let's go ahead and take it out, the PS Vita. Oh no, I got a fingerprint up there. I didn't mean to do that. There it is, guys. Look at that. That is a brand new PS Vita in 2023 going into 2024 year. I'm going to have to mute my phone, guys. I did some small fingerprints I put on there trying to take it out of the bag. There it is, guys. Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to mute my phone. But yes, there is the Vita, guys. Now, one thing I want to talk about real quick in this video that I really need to discuss, that needs to be known and addressed, is when you have a new system, especially one that you've never powered up or used for the first time, it is essentially crucial. It's very crucial that you guys charge the batteries for these. I know for some of you guys, that may be something that if you're collectors and you collect consoles, it is extremely, extremely crucial that you do that. Because if you do not, the batteries in here will go bad. But yeah, this is a beautiful console, man. I am extremely happy to have this in my collection. Extremely. And I know for some of you guys, finding a new Vita in this time period, it's going to be extremely difficult. With that, I conclude the video, guys. I hope you guys liked this unboxing. It's not a very long video, but I wanted to post this up for a bit of public service announcement on why you should charge the battery for the Vita. The other thing I forgot to mention, which now that I thought about it, is the actual memory inside of the PSP 2000 models. They actually have internal flash memory, and they do need power to run through the internal flash memory, or it can go bad as well. So that's another thing that I forgot to mention during the video. But besides that, guys, crucial that you charge the batteries in the PS Vita. It's very important for the longevity of the battery so they don't bloat and mess up the system entirely. Thank you so much for watching the video, guys. If you like videos like this or the PS2 that I unboxed on my channel that is like new, maybe I can find some other consoles like that I want to own in my collection and do videos on. And I even have, like I said, PSPs that I might have posted something on my limited edition PSP that I have. Maybe in the video, I don't know if I'm added it or not. You might see it earlier in the video, so I'm talking past tense, I guess. Future tense, past tense. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll talk to you in my next one.